What's going on, guys? R9 here, and as you just saw, I'm playing some more Sanctum 2. So I realized that you guys probably had no idea what Sanctum 2 was, and I used it as the backdrop for my video yesterday for my 100 sub thing. And Thundershot brought it up to me that you guys might like to know what it's about, like what you do and how it plays. And you saw it was a pretty good looking game. It's actually an indie game, so it's not like a AAA title or anything. I got it for $2, as I said in yesterday's video. But I'm actually going to go through and show you guys what it's all about and just give you a little rundown of the game. So this is the opening screen. You can start a game, join a game. You got all your options, your controls, sound, graphics, all that stuff in there. There's leaderboards. I have all the DLC already. Yeah, let's just go right into here. As you see these yellow boxes around here, that is the DLC, and I haven't done any of that yet, so I'm actually only 20% done with this whole game. And on this first section here, the one I played yesterday is the one I'm going to play for you guys again today. And it gives you a layout of the map over here in the top left, and yeah, the different maps, they get progressively harder. So I'm going to play the same one I played yesterday so I can give you guys a better example of what to do, where to place things, why you're placing them there, and what each weapon does. So as you can see under where it says park, there's those diamond things. There's 5 of them, and then they're not lit up on the other ones. Those are called feats of strength. It makes it harder so that the enemies are stronger, your bullets do less damage, that type of thing. Just makes it more difficult so you can challenge yourself a little bit more. But I'm gonna leave the feats of strength off for now, and you just go into your options, and they're right here. It's actually enemies are more durable, enemies move faster, generate wounds, attack more ferociously, and then you don't. If you do get killed, you don't respawn right away. You respawn after the first phase. So yeah, that's about it. You can actually play with other people, so it is a multiplayer game. But I like to play by myself for right now, unless Thundershot picks up the game, then that'd be pretty fun. But for right now, I just play alone. So I'm gonna jump into Park here. It gives you a little comic reel thing right before you get into the game. It's really good artwork. I like the artwork a lot. And then it gives you a little story through it. It progresses through all of them, so you get a little comic strip before every map. But as you can see here, this is the character select. This is Sky Autumn, and it is she is the assault rifle, and she has a double jump. That is her ability. And Sweet Autumn, that is her, I'm guessing that's her sister, and she is good for air control. I think she shoots like electricity or something. And then Simo is a sniper, and then Hagen Hawkins, he is the shotgunner. I've only used him once. I don't really care for the shotgun, but I'm probably going to end up using him again sometime. And then you got Saigan, or whatever that is. I think it's a girl, actually, and you have a crossbow, and you can charge up the bolts of the crossbow, and they do more damage. It's pretty fun. The crossbow actually dips down when you shoot it, so it's not like a laser. But I'm gonna go ahead and use the one that I'm most comfortable with for now, and that is Sky Autumn. And right here, the primary gun is locked. You cannot change that, but you can change secondaries. And right now I have 3 of them unlocked. The one you saw last time was this one. It was the electricity one. This is an explosive shooting gun, which I think I'm going to use that this time. And this is the one you start out with, and it's electrical orbs that penetrate enemies. So I'm going to go with this one for now. And then you get to select through your towers. I have quite a few of these unlocked. This one's just like a regular turret. This one is a Gatling. This one is lightning. This one shoots up a little droid type thing that follows the enemies and kills them for you. This one slows the enemy, so you place it in a choke point so it'll slow them down real good. And then the ACP, it's like your own earthquake machine, like it hurts everything around it. This one lets you pick up mines. And then this one, it just does a lot of damage. I've never really used it before because it's 200 to place, and you don't start out with 200, you start out with 150. But yeah, I don't know why I have it set. I set it so I can see what it does, but I haven't really used it yet. Yeah, guys, that's the towers. And then you have perks. All the perks do something different, like increase movement speed, weapon damage boosted, instant respawn, move speed again, deal 4,000 damage to enemies, electricity bolt, things like that. The ones I use is the weak spot damage increase, and then every third bullet does more damage. So yeah, that's about it for the character select screen. So I'm gonna go ahead and jump into the game here, and we will show you what happens. So right when you start out with 6 blocks that you can place and 150 resources that is used to build towers. And as you can see in the mini map in the top left, this orange stream is where the enemies will run. So you cannot block it off completely from the core, because this is what you're protecting the core. You just want to make their path there a lot farther. So you put this here, and as you can see, it changes the route, and they have to go all the way around there, which is good. So what I'm going to do is try to cut it off here. I can do that, and then I'm going to place them here so they have to like weave in and out of this maze to get all the way over there. That's what you really want to do right here, is make their path as difficult as possible. And then after you get done using that, you just use the I'm using an Xbox controller, so you use the D-pad, or I think it's the arrow keys, to navigate through your turrets at the bottom. And I always place a Gatlin right here. And then to upgrade it, as you can see right there, it says target default, and then upgrade, it says 110. That is a little bar to upgrade it, and we have 50 left, so I'm going to go ahead and upgrade it. You see that little orange bar go across it, increase the damage and the range. So yeah, let's go ahead and, as you can see right here, it says it's going to be 3 of these. They're just like common soldiers. So let's, let's go ahead and start the wave here, and here's my gun. That red dot on the front that's glowing, that is actually a weak spot. So if you shoot it there, it does a lot more damage. As you can see, the damage is turning red there. And we took out 2 of them already. The first level is really easy. It's kind of hard to aim right at the red dot, but if you hit them there, it does like 45% more damage. So let's keep building our maze here. And they do connect diagonally, as you can see right here. So you don't have to put one here to connect to that. And keep building over here. And then what I do here is I put one here, and then I'll put one here, so they have to like crisscross throughout them. And that works really well for me. So we're going to actually run up here to this choke point. It's where they have to cross by it twice when they run by it, and put another tower up. And then I'm going to use the 10 extra to upgrade our first one. Oh, I didn't look and see what enemies were coming, but these are called screamers. They kind of yell at you, and it shoots little like blobs of goo or whatever. I don't know how to explain it. And then those little dudes are just pretty much babies of the big guy that we saw earlier. Yeah, you see that blob of goo that it shoots at me. And we cleared that wave. As you can see, next we have 8 of the big guys, and then 12 of the little screamers, the dudes that shoot the blobs of goo at you, coming up next. And we are just going to continue this build. Switch over to our our blocks to build with, and then we're gonna start placing them along here and make them go across our little path. I missed there. Oh yeah, and you don't want to stand underneath it. It will kill you. I just tried to jump across too soon. That's my fault. And this one's actually on a timer, so we're going to go ahead and hurry up and upgrade this, and then use the rest on this. As you see, that went to level 2, and then this one's halfway done. So yeah, let's go ahead and start this. And we have these big guys coming in. They're relatively easy to take out if you shoot them in the right spot. They do quite a damage to the core and to you. If you get off of these blocks, they will take you out fairly quickly. They like jump up in the air and like Hulk smash it. It's pretty fun, this game is. It's not very difficult yet, but I've been, once I put the feats of strength on, it gets really hard. Like I've done it with all the feats of strength on this one, on this, the easiest map pretty much. And it was really, really hard. They got all the way to the core a couple times, and then they do more damage to me. So I got hit quite a bit, and it was pretty difficult. It took me a couple tries to finish it. But we got that built, and we're actually going to upgrade this to level 2. In the upgrade animation, there's actually one, you saw that fall from the sky, and it made it from 1 barrel to 2, as you can see here. And you can upgrade it to level 3, and it'll go to 3 barrels. Which is pretty cool, and that one's 30 away from upgrading. So yeah. Oh, and the double jump here, you just double tap the jump button and she like jumps higher. And we have 6 screamers and 3, I'm really not sure what those 3 are, but we'll take them out anyway. It looks like just a super powerful one of the big guys that we saw earlier. These screamers can get pretty tough. If they hit you with that goo, you get slowed. So if you're slowed in the path of one of these guys, you're really going to take a lot of damage. Alright. It's kind of difficult to stay on these paths. Sometimes I make them double deep so that I can run across them easier. But it's not too hard. You just got to remember where you are. And they go after your helper guys, so the guys that are shooting at them with you, the enemies will take them out, as you saw that one do to the other guy. So yeah, let's go continue our path here. And you're probably thinking, wait, you're cutting them off from the core. Like, no, I have to leave at least one spot open, so they'll have to come all the way down here and then back. Which, once they get here, I'll start going across with the towers so that they can't, they have to weave in and out of there too. What you really want to do is just make their path as long as possible. So you see that we maxed that out. You can actually over-max it, and it just adds damage to it. So we have 120 left, so I'm going to go ahead and max it out even more. It's called Overcharged. And it just gives it that extra little bit of damage. And we're going to go and start. I think that, yeah, this is the one with the soakers. They have 150,000 health, and their weak spot's really big, and once you hit it with more damage, it keeps growing. It just soaks up the damage is what it's supposed to do. It's like the tank. But I think this level has 3 of them, so we have to go through 3 of those soakers. They're not too hard to take out, but when they're in the middle of a huge pack of everything else, it's really tough to take out everything else and then the soaker because they take so much damage. And as you see me switching weapons here, I don't have to reload if you switch weapons. Like you see I just ran out of ammo there. If I would have switched weapons, my other one would have been full of ammo, and then if I would switch back, it would be full of ammo too. So it's a mechanic to get you to use your secondary more, and you get you don't have to reload, so it doesn't take as much time, which I think is a really good mechanic to the game. And it's really interesting to think about. Like I've never really thought about that before. It gets people to use the secondaries more, so you have to think about what you want on your secondary. That's overcharged. These were already built for us. It came already on there, and this is the earthquake machine, so we're gonna upgrade that as much as we can. We have 150, so we got 10 seconds left. We have a soaker, 10 big guys, and 2 screamers. So this is the final wave, and let's go ahead and finish this out. So yeah, guys, this game is really fun. It was $2 on Steam. I think right now it's $5 because the fall sale ended. But for $5, this is one heck of a game for $5. If you guys want to go pick it up on Steam, I have my Steam tag or Steam name or whatever in the description, so you guys can come play with me. I'll record it and give you guys a shout out on the channel if you guys want to come play with me. It's a really fun game. I was getting taken out by this dude here, but let's just do that. And I think that's the end of the wave. So yeah, guys, it's a really fun game. It's strategy and first-person shooter all in one. And I leveled up, sweet. But that's about all I got for now. I was just trying to show you guys what Sanctum is. It's really fun. I'll probably do a series on feats of strength and see if I can progress through the whole game. But yeah, that's about all I have for now, guys. Please let me know if you like this game, if you like seeing gameplays of this, and till next time, guys. Later.